Hey there, beautiful community. It's Ashley Burnett. In between rainfall here, so I'm outside getting a breath of fresh air and wanted to talk with you today about the art of manifesting what it is that you want in your life. And this really isn't art. There really is a process to this, especially when you come up against fear of that it's not possible or it's too big. So when you're in that visioning process and you're getting clear on what it is that you would like to call in, and then you come up against the doubt and the fear that says, you're not good enough, this is too big of a vision, this is too big of a dream, it's not possible. The first step to take is to look that fear straight in its face and ask the fear, or drop in with it and see what its positive intention is for you. Because all fear, all doubt, all of those limiting beliefs, they all have a positive intention, usually to keep you safe or comfortable or something like that. And literally talk to the fear and say, you know what, I appreciate you for keeping me safe, but now it is time for me to move forward and create a new possibility for myself. And I'm ready for that. So that's step one. Step two is to really start to drop in and get curious about what is possible. What can you create that will help you to get closer to that vision? All right, so I'm going to give you an example here. A couple years ago, I was out working with my business coach, my old business coach, Joanna Lindenbaum in Charlotte. And we were in a workshop together, and she asked the group to vision 3 years back and see what our business looked like at that time, and then vision 3 years out to see what our business and our life would look like 3 years from now. And I was having a blast visioning out this retreat center. I mean, really, I was mapping out, like, I want to live in supported, I want to live in this beautiful, expansive retreat center environment where I can lead my retreats and events and workshops and live here with my family and in supported community. And at the time I thought to myself, we would own it, it'd be like a 3 to 5 year plan and we'd own it. And so then when she asked the kicker question of, would you be willing to have that vision within a year from now? I literally said out loud to the group, it's not possible. So in that moment, had I been by myself and not, been getting the support I need, I probably would have just squashed that fear and said, okay, nope, can't have it, not ready, not good enough, don't have the money, yada, yada, yada. And that would have been the end of the story. But because I was being supported by my mentor and by the group, and was asked that question, do you know that that's absolutely true, that it's not possible? And what else might be true? That's when the curiosity came in. So that's step number 2, is to get curious about what else might be possible. In my case, maybe I could rent. Maybe I didn't have to buy right away. Maybe Dave and I could leave the city and we could, rent somewhere that was on a beautiful, expansive property. So that was step number 2, is to get curious and open to the possibility. Step number 3 is to really bring in some feminine practices of receiving. So meditation, getting yourself into nature, getting yourself into environments where you can receive clarity of that vision and actually receive the vision coming to you. Because if it's just take action, it doesn't always work so well. We kind of fight up against it, right? So what happened for us was that Dave, my husband, got really sick right after that vision was created with ulcerative colitis. He lost 50 pounds in a month. Those of you that have been with me for a long time remember when we were going through that. And it was a super vulnerable time. And, typically when you're going through that kind of period, what happens is there is this level of presence that becomes created. You get really clear on what your priorities are. And at that time I was practicing a lot of self-care and devotion and trying to take care of myself when I was in that really vulnerable time. My husband was in and out of the hospital for months. So what happened was pretty soon after he got better and I was really, taking really ample care of myself and meditating a lot and all of that, I got this clear message, and it was Petaluma, Petaluma, Petaluma. And I was like, Petaluma, what? Petaluma, huh? Beautiful, charming town, an hour north of San Francisco. I knew that much in wine country, but that's all I knew. And, well, it turns out that this is now where we live. But because I got quiet enough, I got the download. So from there, I said to Dave, maybe we should go check out Petaluma. And we did, and we drove here and fell in love with the town. And then the second time we came, because I had peeked open that curiosity, I got onto Zillow, saw this random rental property, typed in the address into Google, drove here, walked around, and started going, are you kidding me? Are we moving here? And literally within 9 months of me setting that 3 to 5 year vision, here we are. And I'm out on these 22 acres of land. I have this really cool workshop space. It's about 1,000 square foot that I lead my retreats in. Love my landlords, just super grateful to be here every single day. And, once we saw this place, we took action. I literally could have squashed the dream again when we first drove here and walked around and said, we can't afford this. Still, the rent's higher than it was in San Francisco. I didn't make enough money last year to prove that. I could have squashed that vision again, but I didn't. I took action. I took inspired action, and I got recommendations and referrals from my neighbors. I wrote them a beautiful letter. I, just did everything that I could to kind of project outcome or income for the next year. And lo and behold, here we are. We met our landlords, fell in love, and I just in super gratitude. So, of course, that final step was to take inspired action, right? So look at that fear in its face when the vision feels too big. Open up to curiosity and see what else is possible. Ask yourself those questions. What else might be possible? And then create feminine rituals and practices to open the channels to receive, and then take inspired action once it feels like it's time to go and we're in to go with that vision. So I hope that this video has been helpful for you. I hope that this practice and process will help you in your manifesting of your goals and visions and dreams in 2018. And I can't wait to hear from you. Feel free to leave a comment of how things are going for you in the thread, or email me at ashley@strongbodylove.com. Would love to hear your process and your thoughts on this. And I'm sending you so much love. Have a beautiful day. Bye.